Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's top stories of the week. As the countdown to the Lok Sabha polls begins, political parties have geared up for the battle. Political rallies picking of candidates to contest amongst parties, alliances being broken and stitched, and contestants switching parties are heavily going on. In this regard, the Bharatiya Janata Party this week released the first list of 195 candidates for the upcoming polls, which includes 34 ministers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will contest the upcoming Lok Sabha elections from Varanasi, the BJP announced on Saturday. This is the third time PM Modi will be contesting from the Varanasi seat. In 2014, he defeated AAP Supremo Arvind Kejriwal and in 2019 won against Samajwadi Party's Shalini Yadav. The BJP's announcement came after PM Modi held a late-night meeting at his residence earlier this week to finalize the candidates. BJP National General Secretary Vinod Taude said out of the 195 candidates in the first list, 28 are women, 27 are from the SC category, 18 from the ST category and 57 are from the OBC category. Taude also announced that Union Home Minister Amit Shah will contest the elections from Gujarat's Gandhinagar. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia will contest from the Porbandar seat. The party announced candidates for 15 out of the 26 seats in Gujarat. Further, in Uttar Pradesh, the party has fielded former BSP MP Ritesh Pandey from Ambedkar Nagar, while Hema Malini, Ravi Kishan, Ajay Mishra Teni, Mahesh Sharma, SPS Baghel and Sakshi Maharaj are among those being repeated from their seats. Now coming to Nagaland, the Nagaland Democratic Progressive Party NDPP has nominated Dr. Chumben Muri as the People's Democratic Alliance consensus candidate to contest for the lone Lok Sabha seat of Nagaland. This was announced during the NDPP Parliamentary Board meeting held at Kohima. Informing this, a press statement issued by the NDPP Media and Communication Committee appealed to all sections of the people and all the political parties to continue to extend support to the PDA government and its consensus candidate in the forthcoming election. The board meanwhile expressed its appreciation to all the political parties and leaders who are part of the opposition-less government and are extending support to the leadership of the Chief Minister and the PDA government. It also extended its appreciation to the alliance partner, the BJP, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Home Minister Amit Shah and the National BJP President JP Nadda for the support extended to the PDA government and maintaining the positive spirit of the alliance. And in some recent development, the Lok Janshakti Party Ram Vilas, which is part of the NDA alliance in the centre, has also decided to contest in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in Nagaland. And less than a week after BJP announced its first list of 195 candidates, the Congress party announced its first list of 39 candidates for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections this week. Congress is fielding prominent leaders from Rahul Gandhi to Shashi Tharoor. The party announced the candidates for Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, Kerala, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Sikkim, Telangana and Tripura. Out of the 39 candidates announced, 15 are from the general caste and 24 are from the SC/ST minor category. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi will contest from his current constituency Wayanad, and Congress prominent leader Shashi Tharoor will contest from the Thiruvananthapuram. The Grand Old Party has still not cleared who will contest from Sonia Gandhi's constituency Amethi. With regard to Nagaland, the Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee President Supongmaran Jamer has been selected to contest in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. A 12-hour bandh was enforced in the 6 districts of Eastern Nagaland on Friday, demanding a separate state. The bandh was called by the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization along with its tribal bodies and frontal organizations, demanding a separate state carved out with the 6 districts in the eastern part of the state. The organizations declared a public emergency on Tuesday, stating that it would not allow any political party to campaign for the Lok Sabha polls. Vehicles remained off the roads, markets were shut, institutions and government offices were closed in Mon, Tuensang, Longleng, Kifri, Noklak and Chamator districts. During the bandh, which began at 6 a.m. and continued till 6 p.m., the districts were a deserted look. ANPO Vice President W. Bendang Chang said the bandh was a success and it passed off peacefully. Moving on to some more news from Nagaland, this week the Southern Angamis of Nagaland, under the aegis of the Southern Angami Public Organization, has asked the Maos of Manipur to return to their own native villages according to customary norms. The development comes in wake of an ongoing decades-old Kezoltsa dispute between different Naga tribes of traditional ownership of a forest land which stretches across Nagaland and Manipur states. The Southern Angami Public Organization is compelled to direct the Mao citizens residing within Angami jurisdiction to return to their respective native villages as per customary norm, since the Mao Council had totally failed to vacate and withdraw the Manipur Security Forces, which was established at the disputed Kezoltsa at the behest with ulterior motive, a statement from the SAPO said. The statement issued by SAPO President Tepul Hopovi and General Secretary Swelui Pucho stated the action is necessitated to de-escalate pent-up tensions, prevent untoward incidents, and for safety and protection of Mao citizens living under the Angami jurisdiction. Subsequently, taking note of the situation, the Angami Public Organization, the parent body of SAPO, approached all three parties and obtained the consent through several rounds of talks to resolve the dispute amicably. The APO maintained that while it exercised the best of its wisdom and influence on SAPO to refrain from taking any extreme measures against the Mao people, it observed that the Mao people appear to be taking the advantage of the goodwill and spirit of brotherhood shown to them. Now for some national news that rocked the country this week. In some disturbing incident this week, a Spanish woman who was on a tour with her husband on motorbikes was gang raped in Jharkhand's Dumka district. After the incident, the 28-year-old Spanish woman was admitted to Saraya Hat CHC. After the first treatment at the Saraya Hat CHC, she was sent to Dumka Medical College and Hospital. The woman reached Dumka by bike from Sarai Hat under police protection. The incident took place near Kumahat of Hansdiha police station area. Seeing the seriousness of the matter, SP Pitambar Singh Kherwar reached the spot late in the night and detained 3 people. The Spanish woman had gone on a bike too with her husband. She was going towards Bhagalpur via Dumka. Meanwhile, at around 12 in the night, she pitched a tent and slept at a deserted place before Hansdiha market. In the night, some youths from the nearby area reached the site and gang raped her. The couple was also beaten up and robbed. The victim reached Phulo Jhanu Medical College and Hospital by bike. And after quick action by the police, all 8 accused in the incident were arrested by the Jharkhand police. As per the official, so far a total of 8 accused have been arrested. According to sources, the accused are between the ages of 19 and 24. The Jharkhand administration also gave rupees 10 lakh as compensation to the couple. And in some national news, in a landmark decision this week by the Supreme Court on Monday held that MPs and MLAs do not enjoy immunity from prosecution for taking bribe to make a speech or cast a vote in the legislature. A 7-judge constitution bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud unanimously overruled the 1998 verdict delivered by a 5-judge bench in the JMM bribery case, by which MPs and MLAs were granted immunity from prosecution for taking bribe to make a speech or vote in the legislature. Pronouncing the verdict, the CJI said bribery is not protected by parliamentary privileges and the interpretation of the 1998 verdict is contrary to Articles 105 and 194 of the Constitution. Articles 105 and 194 deals with the powers and privileges of MPs and MLAs in Parliament and legislative assemblies. The CJI, who read the operative part of the verdict for the bench, said that bribery is not immune under the articles as it erodes probity in public life. And in some news from the Northeast, after Union Home Minister Amit Shah announced that the Citizenship Amendment Act would be implemented before the Lok Sabha polls, massive protests erupted in Assam this week. The All Assam Students Union took out a mass bike rally to protest against Citizenship Amendment Act across the state this week. Hundreds of AASU members led by AASU Chief Advisor Samujal Bhattacharya, AASU General Secretary Sankar Jyoti Barua from Panbazar in Guwahati city took part in the motorbike rally. In Guwahati, Dibrugarh, Kokrajhar and several other districts demanding the repeal of the contentious act. Speaking to the media person, Bhattacharya said that this was a democratic movement of ASU against CAA and it would continue. The state police force had tightened security ahead of the CAA protest to avoid any untoward incidents. An IED blast had rocked Bengaluru's Rameshwaram cafe at the start of March, after which, this week, the National Investigation Agency on Wednesday announced a 10 lakh cash reward for any information on the man who planted the low-intensity IED in the Rameshwaram cafe, leading to a blast on March 1st, injuring at least 10 people who were there in the cafe. The NIA released a sketch of the accused in the wanted poster and said the identity of the informer will be kept secret. No arrests have been made yet in the blast case so far, while the manhunt is on both by the Central Crime Branch and the NIA. The NIA began its probe after the Union Home Ministry directed it to take up the investigation, as the Karnataka government did not hand over the probe to the central agency. Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameswaram said the city police found vital clues and inching closer to cracking the case. Following the blast, which sent shockwaves to the city, the cafe was closed and will only reopen later next week. On March 1st, when there was the lunch hour rush in the popular cafe, an explosion took place, injuring 10, though the injuries were not serious. Piecing together CCTV footage, the sleuths found out that a man who came an hour before to the cafe and stayed inside the cafe only for a few minutes left behind the bag that had the IED with a timer. The man ordered a plate of rava idli but did not have it. Based on this footage, a grainy photo of the suspected accused went viral. The NIA wanted notice on Wednesday confirmed that the man from the viral photo is being zeroed in on as the suspect. The suspect is a tall man of a slim build and his age can be between 30 to 40 years. In the earlier photos obtained from CCTV inside the cafe, he was seen with a mask, but in the photo released by the NIA on Wednesday, his face is more revealed. And now for some news from Manipur. As tensions continue to escalate in Manipur, the Manipur government issued a new order to enforce no work, no pay for absentee government officials. The order said many officials are found to be absent at work, which will be considered as negligence of duty. The Chief Secretary, Dr. Vineet Joshi, in the order called the concerned authority like DCs, secretaries and commissioners to submit an action taken report in this regard by 14th of this month. While the valley-based organizations welcomed the decision, the hill-based organizations, particularly the Kuki organizations, condemned the decision, calling it communal. Ginza Wolzong, ITLF spokesperson, said in this ethnic conflict where the people are separated demographically, some employees who are posted in vulnerable areas may not be able to go to work. So, strict imposition of no work, no pay will not be feasible. Ginza said Kuki Zo will not risk their lives working in the Imphal Valley and vice versa. Jitendra Ningomba, president of the valley-based organization CCSK, said they welcome the decision as no work, no pay enforcement is an international norm and nothing against any community. While reacting to the decision, opposition Congress spokesperson N. Bhupendra said any decision to punish absentee officials should start from the top. Ministers, MLAs, Chief Secretary, Commissioners and DCs should be first held accountable. And as a gift to the women of the country on account of the International Women's Day and ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the LPG cylinder prices will be slashed by Rs 100. Prime Minister Modi, in a statement, emphasized that this reduction aims not only to make cooking gas more affordable, but also to support the overall well-being of families and contribute to a healthier environment. Meanwhile, opposition has taken a jibe by the BJP government, calling it another Jumla by the central government. NCP party Sharad Pawar MP Supriya Sule said the decision to cut the LPG cylinder prices by Rs 100 is a political move that has come as a compulsion ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Congress MP Manikam Tagore also took a dig at the government, calling the move a Jumla. And news coming in from Arunachal Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today, while attending the Viksit Bharat Viksit Northeast program in Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, inaugurated several development projects for Northeast, including the world's longest bi-lane Sela tunnel. While speaking during the inauguration, the PM expressed his happiness for getting the opportunity to be a part of all the northeastern states in this festival of a developed Northeast. He also said that the Northeast is becoming a strong link for trade and tourism with South Asia and East Asia. Prime Minister Modi, while taking a jibe at Congress, said that the Congress had neglected the border villages and termed it the last village, while added that for him, this was the first village and so have started the Vibrant Village program from here. PM Modi further said that every family living in the hills of Arunachal Pradesh is saying, "Ye Modi ka parivar hai." And now in some international news, the Pakistan National Assembly elected Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz PMLN leader Shehbaz Sharif as the 24th elected Prime Minister of Pakistan in a session that started with Sunni Ittihad Council members creating a ruckus by shouting slogans. Pakistan-based Geo News reported. Pakistan National Assembly Speaker Sardar Ayaz Siddique announced Shehbaz Sharif has been elected Pakistan's PM as he secured 201 votes, while Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader and Sunni Ittihad Council candidate for Prime Minister Omar Ayub Khan received 92 votes. He made the announcements amid protests by the SIC lawmakers, the report said. The session is being chaired by Sardar Ayaz Siddique. The session started with the oath-taking of PMLN leader Jam Kamal. However, the House soon started echoing slogans and chants raised by SIC members in favor of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf founder Imran Khan and the 8-party alliance backing Shehbaz Sharif. And those were the top stories of this week. See you next week. Goodbye.